Tell us a little. Obviously, you're with the Mavs now. An exciting time coming for this franchise with Cooper Flagg at the center of it all. I know a lot of Mavs fans are hoping that you guys won't trade Kyrie Irving. Seems like LeBron going to Philly might help that not happen. But it feels like with Dusty May now, listen, it was a tough time for this organization for a little over a year, but it seems like the arrow's pointed back in a really good direction.
I think we've had a full-scale 180. You know, my first day on the job with the Mavericks, CK, who's on my team here, can speak to this. We announced we were parting ways with our general manager at the time. My email worked 5 minutes before I sent that email. I'll just leave it at that. That's all factual.
That says it all.
That's all factual.
Yes.
And it was a season probably unlike any other. And, with respect to the season prior to that, that was a season unlike any other. We followed it up with another season unlike any other. And I give our ownership so much credit for recognizing the opportunity we have to really change things. Bringing in Masai Ujiri, who brought in Mike Schmitz, who brought in Dusty May, and really is doing a complete change of how we're doing things within the organization. And Messiah's made some great decisions. You saw what we did at the draft. Dusty didn't have any influence on the draft and drafting Morris Johnson. I was there with him, which that's the story for another day. Having an active head coach at the NBA draft is unprecedented as well. I can tell you that.
Because he had to kind of like dip out, right?
They revoked his credential, right?
I was there with him. I was there. I wasn't going to go to the draft. We were going to announce him on Monday. Some things, and this is how announcements go. We try to plan everything, and we're very strategic, and these things happen days, weeks in advance. We were hoping to go on Monday prior to the draft. That didn't happen. And we ended up having to go Tuesday, about 2.5 hours before the draft. And I said, I better get up there. I wasn't going to go to New York. I had somebody watch my daughter. I fly up to New York that day, get things situated. And Dusty was credentialed to go to the draft as the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines. Well, we get there to check in with our credentials at the Barclays Center, and media start coming up to him, and it's a little chaotic because everybody wants to talk to him. And they say, oh, your credential, no more. No more credentials for you, Dusty. You're a head coach, can't do this. We'll just give you this wristband. This can get you around. So they give him a wristband. I have my credential, which gets me pretty much everywhere. Some media pull him aside because they're trying to talk to him, and I'm trying to be really polite here. We can't do any media availabilities here. We want to introduce him to the Dallas market, do this the right way. We don't want to detract anything from all the young student athletes who are going to be drafted tonight. That's the story here tonight. And then ultimately somebody from the NBA comes up and cuts off Dusty's wristband because he can't even have a wristband. So I'm sneaking him around the Barclays Center. I get NBA security to work with us. They put him in that seat kind of on the sideline outside the center
earmuffs.
table. And it's fine. It's fine. Everything they did was the right way to do it. He ended up being the star of the show. I mean, there were more cutaways of Dusty May during that night of NBA draft coverage than anybody else seemingly, but he's been great to work with, and it's just been so great to work with Masai, Mike, and Dusty, as well as Rick Welts and Ethan Casson to really focus on doing things the right way, a smart way, a strategic way, and really excited about the direction the team is going in, the direction we're going in as it relates to an arena. So lots of things to look forward to over the next few years, I think.
So Dusty May at the NBA draft is akin to Jonah and I at the World Cup semifinal, trying to get in but could not get in the door because our credentials weren't good enough.
Really?
We tried at the very end. Hey, let's give it a shot. Nope. See ya.
Oh,
Idiots.
Bummer. And did you just turn around and go to Texas Live or something?
But that's where we had been all day anyway.
Yeah.
Gina Miller, thank you so much.
Thank
We
you
appreciate you
guys.
being here.
You're the best.
We do have to hit a break though because we have we're going to continue the soccer theme. We're going to continue the FC Dallas theme. Benji Flowers, the 15-year-old superstar that may be playing for Chelsea one day in the not too distant future, is here in studio with us as well. That's after the break.